Alright, I think y'all can hear me. It's another Father Chukwu TV. It's not a podcast. We're not talking about nothing. It's not important. I'm saying, but we talking about a lot of shit. Right now, I want to focus. And it's trying to crawl on my shit. Right now, I'm trying to focus on talking about the shit that matters on the inside for real. And that's semen retention. That's my whole focus point because the world is horny, especially the men. If the men stop being horny, the women will stop being horny. If the women stop being horny, the men will stop being horny. You can say it for both sides because you can say there are women that trigger men to be hornier and there are men that trigger women to want to be horny. And then you got both sides that are so horny, they force the other side to become a horny person. Not gonna lie, I thought that was a rat. I really thought that was a rat. But the fact that I stay so calm just shows you how much the semen retention going by. I started eating a little bit of sugar again, but not included sugars. It's been more natural sugars than anything else. I said I don't really got time for included sugars. I had a box of cookies 2 weeks ago, so I'm not really super clean though. Only thing I didn't do was make sure that it was. Only thing I did was make sure that it wasn't milk and dairy based. And the urge to want to eliminate more negative things just comes about as I fast, and the longer I go without the viruses and the parasites in my body and the bad things in my body and the negative energy in my body. I'm checking the mic because I don't know if it's really doing the job for me. I don't want to blow in the mic. As I'm checking for these energies and shit, even cursing, as I'm checking for all these energies in my body, making sure they're not in here so they don't reflect on the outside, because what's on the outside reflects on what's up. What's on the outside reflects on what's on the inside. What's on the inside shows you what's on the outside. I'm getting rid of all this stuff. The more that it's linked to the outside activity that I see people do or see people indulge in, the more I want to stay away from it. Drinking. I had to spit to the side because I don't want to spit on the mic. But drinking. I stopped drinking. This year, I had my friends that I had around, and I was influenced by my own nature to take a shot. Because being around it, I'm not gonna lie, it did a bad number for me. I took a shot here, a shot there. I wasn't going back into drinking completely, but for my birthday, I had a shot, I had a drink. During the summer one time, I had a shot. And for my man's cookout, it was going out, I had a shot there. Just to loosen up and get around the vibes that I thought wanted or want the best for me type shit. But as I'm drinking these shots, and I'm remembering this throughout the year, as I'm drinking these shots, I'm looking at the reactions of the people around me, and they're cheering me on. They're not telling me, hey, don't do this. I have one good man. I have a couple good men. I'm not going to say I have one good man. You know what I'm talking about when I mean that. But I got a good man that drinks. He knows what he does. He knows what he indulges in. He knows what he eats and stuff like that. Every time this man comes around me, shout out to Oba. Every time he comes around me and he's on that type time with his energy, he makes sure that I don't indulge in that energy. Niggas see a bottle around me and I say something like, oh, let me get a shot. He pulls the bottle away from me. He realized does it. He would take a shot in front of me, but he wouldn't give me the bottle because he knows who he is and he knows who I am. At this point in time, he's observed me long enough to know that, hey, I'm not playing games about this. A lot of people don't peep game like that. They have no problem with you indulging in this. They won't question why you're indulging back in this when you're supposed to be taking this route. Those people that are questioning you, that you think might want to see you fail, oh, why are you doing this? I thought you said you wasn't going to do this. Those people necessarily aren't here to see you fail because you may think they are because they keep questioning you and telling you what to do or telling you to get back on track. But those people, they see what you're doing and they really want to see where it ends out. They're going to ask you questions. They might not necessarily want to see you win, but they know that you have it in you to win. They're looking at you like, this is what I would do if I was this person that was so great. This is what I would do if I was this person that had this type of energy. This is how I would use it. Everybody's going to talk to you like that. Not everybody, but the people who want to see the mission completed, regardless of the result. They're going to question all your actions. They're going to question why you don't eat healthy or why you do eat healthy. Regardless, you're going to have to do it. Just do it. Some people, they're not going to question it. They're just going to ignore it. Those people that ignore it and still act like you're a part of the system that they operate on, which is basically killing yourself slowly. I believe everything is just killing yourself slowly. Even me smoking tobacco. It's not even tobacco, it's funnel, tobacco, whatever you want to call it. Weed with tobacco, it's still bad. Occasionally, I don't smoke the tobacco because I'm trying to get rid of that release. When you're moving in such a strong motion, outside interference won't really affect you that much. Somebody will come around and you're not supposed to be around that person because you eliminated, purged the energy within yourself. When they come around, you're going to feel weird. You're going to feel like, I can't really be here, or I shouldn't really be here, or I have no purpose of really being here. And when you do that, you're going to see yourself taking those steps to separate yourself from negative energy that you don't want to be around. Now, you may deem something negative, somebody else may deem it as them being them. I would classify it as somebody being who they are. You don't want to say or be out here calling somebody a negative energy or positive energy because you don't know what type of energy they are actually giving you, not negative or positive. You could be calling them negative, but it could be positive to you because you see the negativity in it and you're making a better light out of it. Probably won't make sense to a lot of people, but you have to utilize your energy the right way. You can turn positive energy into negative, just like you turn negative energy into positive. I feel like another perspective on that is that positive energy never dies and negative energy never dies. What is what's negative and what's positive. These are two words that was given to us and taught to us by indoctrinated systems that wanted to educate us based on the English tongue.